Hey there, it's Joddie Taylor. Whether you're a first-time listener or it ain't your first rodeo, welcome to Joddie Tried It. This tiny podcast is about my journey of purchasing and trying many professional and personal development tools and resources, such as courses, memberships, subscriptions, templates, and apps. I'll share my honest review, key takeaways, and things you might want to consider to help you make informed decisions about your personal and professional development. Now, time for a quick affiliate disclosure. Some of the links mentioned on Joddie Tried It, either on the show or in the show notes, are affiliate links, and at no additional cost to you, I will earn a commission if you click through and make a purchase. It's a simple way to support the Joddie Tried It podcast, and I only recommend products and services that I genuinely love or believe might be helpful to you. Your trust is important to me. Thank you so much, and without further ado, let's hop on into it. So, if you're spending a lot of time hunched over the laptop, that has been me recently. It feels like I'm spending hours and hours. I'm recording videos, I'm recording podcasts, I'm typing up show notes. I thought my legs were going to fall asleep a couple of times last week. If you're in the same boat, I want to suggest more movement, daily movement. If you're doing movement you love, maybe I'll give you some ideas, apps that you haven't heard of or you want to get back to. So let's talk about it. First of all, there's YouTube. Whatever you want to do, you're going to find it on YouTube for free. So let's start there. That's how I started. I started on YouTube with Millionaire Hoy. Oh, you know what? I'm going to weave this together because I'm going to talk about my experience and my favorite fitness apps. And I think we can make this short and sweet. So 7 years ago, I started doing Millionaire Hoy workouts sporadically in May and June of 2017. By July, I was like ready for a change. There were a few incidences. At the time, I was living in South Korea, living and working in South Korea. And I taught native English. I was a native English teacher. I taught English to littles. At the time, littles, meaning they were 4 or 5 years old. We had snow during, while we were in session, took the students out, and I thought I was going to keel over. I could not keep up with those littles. I was sweating like a bull. Do bulls sweat? Well, I was sweating like a bull. And I was like, that was February 2017. And I was like, you know what? I can't go on like this. I got to get in shape. I cannot keep up with these little kids. And it took me months. It was a process. By May, like I said, I started doing Millionaire Hoy workouts. And by July, I was like, all right, I got to step up. I'm going to do one of his challenges for 30 days straight. And that was the beginning of my love affair with 30-day challenges and 28-day challenges. There's no decision. You just press play. You know, there's a schedule. You do whatever class or workout is up for the day, and that's it. He's my favorite fitness instructor. I'm a true fan. I've been 7 years with his workouts. I can't say enough good things about his workouts and his challenges. He has over 3,000 workouts on his Hoy Pro app. If you go on his YouTube channel, there's plenty for you there. He has HIIT, he has mobility, he has strength, he has nonstop workouts, cardio yoga, and so much more. I have his app. I have his products like his t-shirts. I have his individualized programs because some programs were sold standalone. So I bought them, and I think some of them are now part of the app. It just depends what was going on at the time. So I'm a big fan of his. I just, if you want receipts, you can go to the Snacky Says podcast. I've been talking about all of these folks for years and doing their workouts for years. The next person is Kaisa Fit. She has 2 sites where you can find her workouts and one app. That app is called the Kaisa Fit Mobility app. I currently have it. It just launched in February 2024, and I'm recording this July 2024. Kaisa probably has the deepest bench in the game. What do I mean by that? She has a ton of instructors on her site, on the Kaisa Fit site, and so many different types of movement: strength, dance, cardio, mobility, whatever you're looking for, I bet you find it there. Um, yeah, and she's a big proponent of mobility, and so is Millionaire Hoy. I'm going to give you one other person. They both have standalone mobility programs. I'm going to give you another person for mobility. She doesn't have an app to my knowledge, but she's on YouTube and she is prolific. It's Julia Rappel, Reppel. She has 5 minute, 10 minute, I think the most is probably a 30 minute workouts, weighted, without weights, for runners, warm up, cool down. Lots. If you're interested in mobility, but you don't know if you want to pay for an app right now, I would check out Julia Rappel. So that's a little bonus. And last but not least, Sarah Beth Yoga. I have been doing Sarah Beth Yoga workouts probably 6 years, probably 6 years. And I started out on YouTube, and she's the only YouTube instructor, online or offline, hear me, YouTube instructor, yoga instructor, online or offline, that has made me want to do more yoga. She makes it so approachable. She laughs during workout sessions when she falls out of poses. She has such a good sense of humor about it. And it's what I needed, because I used to be pretty intense and I would get really angry at myself if I couldn't do a move, whether it was yoga or Pilates or strength training. I would get really angry at myself, which was, you guessed it, not productive. And this didn't happen overnight. I was doing her workouts probably 2 years before it really, like, her vibe really soaked in, and I began to play with my yoga sessions and have fun and laugh when I fell out of a pose. And lo and behold, I got it. There were moves I thought I could never do, and I used to get so frustrated about. And when I surrendered and started to have fun, like Sarah Beth, I always want to say Sarah Beth Yoga, like yoga is her last name. um, yeah, I, because of her and her energy and her relaxed vibe and the ways she teaches the classes, even the music she selects, it just makes me feel like, oh, yoga is for me. And I never felt like that before Sarah Beth. She also has some great meditation videos. If you have the app, she is also on YouTube. Editing Joddie put Sarah Beth's YouTube channel. I highly recommend the app though, if you're keen. There's probably a trial, so you can try it out. But honestly, between her and Millionaire Hoy, they are super generous when it comes to what they're sharing and posting on YouTube. So you could probably go through their YouTube videos for a while before making a decision, if you want to make the decision to go to the app. One note on Sarah Beth: of the three folks I mentioned, if I didn't say it already, she's the only one that has a referral program. It's not an affiliate program per se, but I have my affiliate disclosure in the show notes. So if you, I'm going to see if I can get Sarah Beth's site up. It says refer a friend. So if you click on the link and become a paying customer, I will get a free month in return. So it's kind of a, not kind of, it is a referral program. Not an affiliate. I won't get a commission or anything, but I might get a free month if you sign up using my link. No pressure at all. I have receipts. I've been talking about Sarah Beth, Kaisa Fit, and Millionaire Hoy way before way before Sarah Beth had, maybe before Sarah Beth had her app. I was doing her workouts maybe 8 months before she had an app, maybe a year before she put her app out. A long time. Yeah, it's funny. All of these folks, fitness folks, came into my life right around the same time. I think the order was Millionaire Hoy, and then Sarah Beth, and then Kaisa. Yeah. Yeah, but funny enough, I think Kaisa was the first person who had paid programs. So she was the first person that I bought from. Even though I was in Millionaires, this is probably more than you want to know, but I was in Millionaire Hoy's Patreon, but not his app. And that was before Kaisa. Anyway, let's end here. I just wanted to give you something, some hopefully new to you fitness apps, or reintroduce them, or get you thinking like, hey, I don't want to work out at home, but I am going to join the gym, or I'm going to go back to the gym, or hey, maybe I'll try some other type of movement I've been curious about. To sum it all up, I do think it's a big part of enjoying the money we're making, enjoying spending time with like-minded people because we have the energy to go out and spend time with them. And I'm not talking about like networking or calculated networking. I'm just talking about like, hey, living your best life and doing what you want to do. And again, I'm not a doctor, and I appreciate that there can be limits. I'm just going to use myself. There have been times when I have been able and unwilling. There were times when I was willing and unable for physical reasons or emotional reasons. I just could not do a workout or go for a walk. So I get it. I'm not on my soapbox. I am just sharing my theory, my belief that movement helps enhance our personal and professional development. Hey, thanks for listening to this episode of Joddie Tried It. If you haven't already done so, please subscribe to my newsletter at joddie.substack.com. That's joddie.substack.com. And please share with a friend or three. Thanks for listening.